Pacific Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys played good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024 out of your alma mater, Washington. And it's Michael Penix Jr.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First play is to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Now Penix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. Oh, Penix lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Algier running behind center. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go.
Play fake. Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. Set up. Cowboy 80.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Cougar 19. Set. Hey. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. So they re-manage a yard following the penalty. We've got 2nd and 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Penix working from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 8. Take over.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
70 Lions.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled there by James Pierce.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to return from the 29. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty.
Ready, set up! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! I got him, on me!
They go play action. Here's Penix. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, set!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And they down this one right at the 25-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Now punted away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fields this at the 19. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
19 Lions, Cougar 19, last name 19.
Penix here from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 by 6, 60 by go.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
49-yard line.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Robinson on the inside give. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hey, I got it. That's me. Ready?
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. To the air with Penix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Ready.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Coup on now for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Broncos nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to the well again. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I mean, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Nix looking to throw. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! The Falcons bring it in. Hits the 20. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown! The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Coup on now for the extra point. Get off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Denver set to take the field on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moments here to try and get a sustained possession going. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Cowboys.
Now Penix off the play action. Over to Robinson on the sideline and caught. And this is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Penix working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagles. Take over.
Again, Penix to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
And again, it's Penix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, it's Nix. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Nix down to the pistol. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's back to throw. Throwing for the end zone. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And this is Chris Godwin. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Ravens win this one by 11. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Panthers lead it by a field goal at the half, 24-21. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Brian Robinson. He's going to take this one in, and he's now into double figures, his 10th touchdown on the year. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Nix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Penix here from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
So here comes the Bronco offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to mix his hit. He lost that football. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Now Nix. Setting up the running back screen. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. To the sideline, it's secured by London. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a counter kick to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To the air with Penix. Completed over the middle. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Penix on first down. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Play fake. Penix vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Now he takes it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos running their offense out once again. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Mix off the play action. It's more of the kicks out left. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Number 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Mix with it on first. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I can't help but watch these games and just hear Big Hero in my head all the time. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You got to finish. And so many times, Kate, we see in this league, you get a 3-score lead, you let off the gas a little bit defensively, you don't fight to finish, you let the opponent back in. Not with this defense and not with that sack. They are aiming to finish this thing, and with time a-ticking, they may just have done so with that sack.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
A toss now to Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Take over.
Now Penix off the play action. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go, set. Cowboys.
Here's Algier on 1st down. He cuts it right. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
34, Broncos 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Dodge the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Option give here. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this is another incompletion.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, it's tipped. It's tipped. Interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
See, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawks. Check smash. Check smash. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. Lays out left side and gets it. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Third and 4 coming up now. Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Trying for it with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
8. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Caught on the comeback route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice game. The Broncos never afraid to challenge calls, Brock, and they've got that red flag out there.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix looking to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Right there, hurt. Take off.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Six defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big read. And They have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Running back sent in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Brings up second and 8 at the Falcons.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix lost control of another one. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side by Moore. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. They can really do whatever they want at this point, Brock. They have earned the chance to close this game out however they'd like. Such an impressive showing here.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They draw it up for him. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.